Are we live?
We are live.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the 2024 Drunk Tool Review. How many years have we been doing this, Mike?
Probably, let's see here. God, 15 years maybe?
Right.
Or something like that.
All right. So brought back by popular demand, and it was suggested to us that we do this instead of Saturday night, we do it Friday night. So when people see all the tools that we bought, they can buy them on Saturday at
This is a great idea.
the event. So that's what we're doing tonight. It's a little deviation from what we normally do. And we listen to our audience, and we're doing it. So it's me, Daniel Grom, Mike Toledo, and Don Kavanaugh. How you doing, Don?
Doing great. We made some scores this week.
Yeah, we did.
We did.
Okay.
And I love this idea of doing it tonight.
Yeah,
I'll give you guys
I
a
do too.
chance to maybe go out and grab what you might not have seen.
We hunt down the stuff that you might miss. I mean, that's my really forte. That's what I really go for. And I try to always burn Mike because I want to make him super jealous and go, oh my God, I didn't see that. Where'd you get that? That just juices me more than anything.
I think that's true.
Send me all your tools to me first,
And that burns me.
and I will burn him. So Donnie, we're going to start with Don
Love that.
Kavanaugh from Dent Craft in Minnesota. And what's your website there, Donnie?
It's dentcraftpdr.com.
Awesome.
Right on, and your handle? Same thing?
Joe Mama.
All right, guys, here we go. Don, what is one of the first buys, or what's one of the buy tools you want to buy?
Let me
or you want to
set down this amazing cocktail that was just made by the mixologist himself, Daniel Grom. When you come to this room, it's pretty special. He imports this stuff, brings it in.
I take a lot of pride in my cocktail.
You do. He always has. All right.
Yeah.
This is a good one. I've never had it. All right. So the first kit that I bought, and
You hold that one. Take the
I'm
comments,
going to take that.
Yeah, I'll let Don.
You got a mic, so you have
No,
a mic
we
on?
took it off. We
Oh.
thought we'd use
You gotta
this one.
hold the
Okay.
phone.
Okay.
So I was talking on Thursday evening, talking to a bunch of guys, and I asked them what they thought their favorite thing to look at was, and they both said everybody said Matt Boyotte's upper tool
Dent Slayer.
Dent Slayer. Yes, Dent
And-
Slayer.
And I got to say, I was so impressed with this tool. I'm going to buy it tomorrow.
You'll have to.
I spent a bunch of, I spent so much
You guys see
money.
that? I actually made him jealous on something.
I spend so much money, but this is honestly a great tool.
This is really cool, you guys. It's an upper door set tool, really well done, done by A1 for Matt at Dent Slayer, and there's not even a flaw in any of it. They're works of art. But what's nice is it has a little ratcheting handle that you can index. Let me try to get this up a little quicker. So you can index it anywhere you want. It's really cool. It will not pull off, but we don't know why, but if you put your finger here, you can pull it off really simply. We're all like, we don't know how that is, but it is working that way. But it's really nice. I've never seen an upper door set tool that's actually worked well, and these really are
Now,
quite a to
tell
do.
them the size of the hub. And
It's very small.
so
I did
it's
not
a,
do
it's
a weight.
smaller hub.
It's way
so it's
small.
smaller
Maybe
size.
quarter. I'd say half inch.
Yeah. So
Half
it's
inch,
not the
guys.
normal hub. It's a smaller size hub.
Go in the
But
middle.
they-
Go in the middle of the lens. No, the
In the lens.
Lens. There you go, brother. All
There
right.
you go.
All right. Then go back a little bit.
There you go.
Right there. There
But
it is.
A1 makes a bunch of tools with this hub on it.
And they
So
really are
It's a
impressive.
smaller diameter type of tool.
So you just pull it off,
You
like
got
I
the same
said.
handle. You got the same thing as I got.
Did you get these?
Yeah, I got that too.
Yeah. It's,
I showed you and you went back.
I got
That's
that
what
one
happened.
too.
yeah, it's
These
a
are
great tool.
Really cool. Really cool. So hats off to Matt Boyette. He is he's the god.
Honestly,
Yes.
I think Matt, he's probably the closest to the way my brain works. I told him that today. I go,
He's an innovator,
you're thinking
for
like
sure.
me. He's an innovator. He,
Really nice.
So let me
And I
show
get-
it to them.
Yeah.
you know what I told him? I go, I keep a notepad by my bed because I dream at night of tools.
All right.
He goes, yeah, me too. And he brings up, it shows me the
And he showed
notepad.
you the notepad.
Did you guys
But
show this right? Hold on
But
a
his
second.
drawings are way nicer. Go ahead.
All right, you done gossiping?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to take this right here. You just pull, just pull. Right, it comes off. But if you lift up like this, right, it's not going to come off
because it kind of wedges itself.
Yeah, but you can still pull up enough to do, put it in the position that you want. Really cool. You can also push down and just move the tool that way too as well. So really, really cool.
And where can we get these tools?
You can get this on
A1.
Dentslayer.com.
Dentslayer or A1.
Or PDR or PDR. That A1 doesn't A1 tools, but they don't. That's not their website. It's a PD. You guys didn't know that? It's like PDRtools.com. I think that's what it is. But
I always just punch in dent.
Just type in A1 tools.
Yeah, you'll find them.
Yeah. But yeah, I do like it a lot. Oh, plus they have Donnie. Yeah, Donnie's got all the whole set, dude. So it's also got this set right here.
Yeah, it's a nice set.
All right, I got this one. And I'm getting this one right here, which is called the mini.
What is that, like 5/16?
The mini Dentslayer one. What the heck? Yeah, it's tiny. It's small, but
it's bigger than 1/4 inch, so it's 5/16 probably.
Yeah. So I got the set 2 set. I didn't get this one. Donnie got the whole package. He has this extra one right here that I don't have. So,
all right.
Yeah. That's good.
So that's our first
Nice
tool.
kit.
How much was this?
$29.99, guys. You got a good deal.
I think it's about
Yeah,
$300.
I think it's like
$229
$300
is $229
Yeah.
or something.
I'm teasing, guys. I'm teasing.
Yeah.
Good job.
These are awesome. And you guys, we all know this. We've learned this from John Bedine over the years. Just buy what you can. It's a write-off. It's a write-off.
It's a write-off. All right. Mike, you want to go up next or you want?
Yeah, I'll go.
Okay. What are you bringing up?
What do you want to show?
Well, I'm going to show that one because you guys all have it. You've seen it.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it.
That's a really good review.
Honestly, this is, so we all three got this tool. So that's an endorsement on its own.
Okay, so
And honestly, this is the OG of cold glue, Cola Fria.
So this is the
Main Man actually had a booth this year.
had a booth. So this is a really interesting piece here. Let me just kind of
Hold this up.
Get an end, and you have to unscrew that. So that's a cover. So this is a protective cover.
Watch out now, right? Like, so it's spring loaded, right? Donnie's gonna put together the other one, I'm assuming, right?
I'll get it right for you.
And so you put this together, right? You're like, yeah, well, no big deal, Mike. Yeah, slime hammer. Yeah, okay, cool. So you just put a tip on here. Donnie's getting the shorter one done. Is that the longer one?
This is the bigger
Yeah,
one.
it's
Yeah,
the
this is
longer
for
one.
more collision work.
Yeah. So you screw your tip on. Now, I don't know about you. I like the tips that are screwed in rather than the ones with the
Yeah,
thing.
they don't come
They
off.
seem to come
I
off
agree.
all the
Yeah.
time, right? So the ones, if you can have ones that screw in like this, even though it's a little bit longer thread, it's still good.
So thin of a thread.
Yeah.
So you put your cold glue, which is the Sergio's, the
Yeah.
new ones right here. My tech tip is make sure you don't put too much thicker than the tab itself. And then so you place down, right? I'm going to pull back a little bit so you place down on the hood, on the panel, right here. All right, you hand down, and let go, and then let go. You can also do just a small let go.
Mini?
This is the small one. This is the small one right here.
Yeah.
Like,
It's strong as hell.
yeah, this is
Strong, dude.
It's just snapping like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
Right. You don't feel the vibration here. It's like taken away up there. So, but the cold glue is just really
Okay, can I tell you why I like it here?
Yeah.
Please.
So what we tend to do as dent guys is when we're using a regular slide hammer, we pull first. The second pull is at a little bit of an angle. Our third pull is pulling. We tendency to pull back, and then that's what it pulls off the panel. So this makes it go straight up and straight down. You're not pulling at an angle. So you're always pulling at a 90 degree, straight up.
Yeah.
And so it's foolproof. And that's why I like it.
So this is the same one that comes in the kit. You guys can see a massive difference. This is the big one. And the whole idea behind this, you guys, is longevity for us guys as we get older. we're always yanking these and we're pulling up and we're yanking our shoulders. So nowadays, now we can just grab it wherever we want and let it go. If we want a small pull on a rail, we just go like this. If we want to get a big pull on a collision, obviously it's that.
Yeah. What did you think of the
amazing.
demonstration?
I thought it was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we're so used to ripping and
that's the
throwing our
difference.
arms up.
Yeah, you're throwing
I already had
your
shoulder
off,
surgery.
right? Yeah.
I did have my, I had one already. So the idea of just letting it go is so incredible. It's
The
just
understatement is you guys sitting in your living rooms at home is you're not doing hands-on with the tool and being able to test it. When you come to MTE, you're testing it, you're feeling it, you're seeing the quality. You're going, okay, now I understand the tool, and you're getting a demo from the guy that designed it. And if you're not at MTE, you're not going to get that experience.
Sure.
That's why you need to come here.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah. We got some side music going on before.
So- Let's talk about their.
where can I buy that?
So he's also redesigned his cold glue.
Come on here. Come here.
So first of all, look at these nice little
silicone
containers.
The
Silicone, super nice containers. They're going to be self-contained. You're not going to get them dirty and all that. But he reformulated it for two things. One, it's sticky. I mean,
Icky.
sticky icky.
Yeah.
It's sticky.
Stickier than icky.
Yeah. And two, it doesn't leave the residue behind.
Yeah.
And
That's the big thing is because
it really is.
the cold glue of Sergio's latest one leaves a lot of residue, and the only way to take that off without having a big pain in the butt is kerosene, and then but then you got to re-prep the panel again.
Yeah. And it's another step. So this new stuff doesn't do that and eliminates that step.
I just thought it was cool that they came up with something. We don't have to flash it with heat. We do
That's
not,
the other thing.
right?
Oh, you don't have to flash it with heat?
No,
I didn't know that.
It's right out of the box.
I
We
would've
don't have to
burnt it up.
knead it. We don't have to knead it anymore. You just pull it out, stick it on your
Ready to
tab, and you're ready to go. And it is really sticky.
I didn't even feel it.
It's really sticky.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty sticky. Yeah.
Man, I got greasy.
And there's
fingers.
three.
Oh,
There's three different colors.
Does it feel any different? I feel like it
I think
had.
it feels way different than anything.
Yeah, it feels.
Does it?
Oh,
Softer?
you were Stretch Armstrong back in the day.
Yes. Yeah.
like that, dude.
Isn't that weird?
It does feel like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
The red is super
It's
strong.
just got that stretchy,
Three different
rubber
colors.
feel.
Different harder
Okay.
pulls.
Okay. Hot, medium, cold.
I think that's exactly what it is.
Hot,
Blue
medium,
is cold, red is hot, and this is just like
In
every
the
day,
middle.
70-ish
What
weather.
about the gold stuff? You guys got any of the gold
So
stuff?
I didn't see they had it, but they had it at Anson. I thought
Okay, they had some gold.
So a couple
okay.
people
All right.
said
someone
something about
else
that,
had
and
it, but
didn't
he
know.
I
didn't
got some
have
gold.
it. You did.
I got some gold.
From what booth?
I
Like,
got
where would you
CarePoint.
go?
I got CarePoint.
CarePoint's
Yeah.
gold.
Okay.
I don't know if Anson's out. I didn't know.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
Very good. Very,
okay.
very good.
who's next?
My turn.
Buddy, get in there.
Okay.
Here, I'm gonna read some comments. Got
Yeah,
Donnie,
yeah.
So this is a tool that caught my eye right away. I was like, what the hell is this thing?
And I'm thinking, what is that
Yeah.
thing? I didn't know he bought it until tonight.
So this is from Dent Reaper, John Bideen. And so I had a personal conversation with him. I'm like, what are you thinking?
Put it
closer.
closer.
What are you thinking?
Back up a little bit. Put your hand there. You go.
That's perfect.
There you go. Right there.
Look at this thing. So the
It
first
is a work of art.
first place my mind goes is, okay, I'm going to use this like a crease, and I'm going to pull it back
Or
on
dragging.
and drag it like a crease. He goes, yes, you can do that. But he goes, the side load is amazing. And I'm like, okay, it's round and it's flat once it hits the side load. And I go, okay, I'm with you so far. And then
It's called the UFO. We know what this is?
I don't.
Might say right there.
I don't.
Oh, yeah,
I think so. I don't know. He didn't tell me the name.
read it.
He had the tag. He tore it off.
Oh, he
Okay.
did? Oh, crap.
Okay, go ahead.
And then he tapped it. And so you can take this tip out and you can put any tip you want in there. It's 5/16 tip. And you can side load it with a tip. So I'm like, you know what? That's freaking crazy. It's crazy enough for me to Buy it for.
You are the one that goes down on a limb on
I do. I have.
on tools that are like on the fence. Dude.
Yeah.
Right.
And this one's on the fence. And honestly, I'm not sure I'm a believer yet. I'll report back to you if I am, if it turns out to be good. Otherwise, you won't ever hear from me again.
No, I think that's
I think we might all be really impressed with it. I love it. Yeah, I know. I actually, looking at it and how you're explaining it, the side load with what is this, about a 45?
Yeah.
So you could easily soft push there and then get into the side of it and actually have an aggressive push. That could be really cool.
So I'll
I haven't
report
talked to
back.
John
I'll let you
about
know
that
what I
one.
think. Fighting's really out of the box on this one. My hat's off to him. So good.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Your turn, Don.
Get in there, buddy. No, I think it's yours.
What?
Yeah, get in there.
Okay.
I'll grab something next.
What I got now is I got the Care Point. Look at this. Super
Then
thin.
It's so thin.
I mean, I haven't seen one this thin in any booth that's shaved down all the way down, and it's got a
Ratcheting
handle.
handle.
which is really a nice feature for us.
So if some of you texters are like maybe haven't had a shave tool this thin, what would I use it for? Well, I know some of you guys already have your thoughts. I'm thinking obviously down a door towards the front of the panel, towards the fender.
Maybe a tail light,
upper brace.
Upper brace.
tail light on the back, right on the wheel well housing.
Exactly.
Behind the wheel
that's
well.
Tesla's
Tight.
right there
Tight.
in that corner.
Great spot for that.
on the wheel arch. Right
Yeah,
on the bottom of the
Exactly.
wheel arch.
Exactly.
And keep in mind too, anybody who's has any type of shave tool, you don't just use the tip, right? So Don, I know you will flip it back,
Absolutely.
kick with the heel to get
Just
the
as
meat out.
just as important pushing from here than here, right?
Yeah,
You know, they're both.
You're gonna
it's a
get a
usable
really
tool.
nice softer push from the edge from the heel, and then when you want to finish that last 5%, it's perfect for that.
Exactly.
So, or you
exactly.
can push it down and kick from the heel still.
And I'm guessing
from the
that's a
bottom.
pretty reasonably priced tool at CarePoint.
$100.
Oh, that's a really reasonable price.
So, yeah, there
Really
you go.
reasonable price. I'm going to grab this one from Stucky. I had to pick this light up.
Me and
From-
you both.
Oh snap!
This is so cool. And I just understood tonight, I just put it to the mirror and it's got the suction cup that is basically it's kind of like the Limited light. It's got the suction with the vacuum. But it's so cool, so simple. Just really, it's almost like the Never Loose.
It is the
Yeah,
Never.
yeah, yeah.
It's
The Never Lose.
pretty
friggin'
incredible.
light.
This is probably the best deal I've gotten today. This is only $100, you guys.
Turn it
$106
from the side, like,
with
point it to the side. and then-
it's crazy. So I'm going to just show you
There
guys.
go, there
So
you go.
one touch, you got the bright white, you hold it, you can crank it up, hit it down, it'll dim down. I'm this guy. I like it a little bit shallower. Mike likes they comes in a line board too as well. So, but this is kind of do what Daniel and I's favorite are is the fade. This is going on anything. Quick door ding, maybe to cross check something.
What I like about it is
I think
that
it's
this comes
just
off,
money.
and so I fixed a lot of
Did
dents
you get
on.
the cover?
I did.
Okay.
I got
Yeah.
it all. Yeah.
So I do a lot of dents on trucks, and I have to lay the light on the bumper. So taking this off and putting it right on the bumper and working, right along the edge of the bumper or on the window and working the back edge of a hood, this is perfect.
You guys have no idea though. I actually put it on a stand and actually can move it on. It's
Around,
like a normal
yeah.
little thing, dude.
But I gotta say, this bumper deal.
Yeah.
This is why I come to these things. I get little tips from my friends.
Yeah.
That's money right there.
Just laying
That's
on the
how
bumper.
bright that is.
That's really gets up there.
Yeah.
And I hear it pretty much lasts all day too. I think it's supposed to
It's-
really
it's
last
good-
a long
it's
while.
good one. I like it. I use it.
And you've had it a while.
I
Go
use it
to
just for the videos.
Stucky.com to buy this. What are they calling this?
Stick light.
Stick light. I like it.
Very, very cool piece,
Yeah.
guys. I think it's going to be a great
All right.
ad.
All right, Mike, you're up.
No, you're up. Dude.
I'm up.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna show off my tool. So years ago, I came out with a balloon tip with Blem. And the reason I chose Blem, I actually went to a couple other manufacturers and they made the tool and it was great. They did a great job. but it was missing the qualities that I wanted. Number one, a forged tool. Number two, bendable. And Blem was able to fulfill that. And so this year, I came out with a mini balloon tip, and Blem killed it. They just knocked it out of the park. And these are forged, which means it's made like a samurai sword. And what you get when you get a forged tool, you get a thinner and stronger tool. And so when you're twisting, you get more positive push, and it doesn't twist on you with a tool that's cut out of flat stock or laser cut out of flat stock. And if you haven't used a Blem whale tail, then you're doing yourself a disfavor. So you get yourself some Blem whale tails and some mini balloon tips or some big balloon tips.
And one thing you're explaining about these today, Daniel, and maybe you can explain to the guys, is the rounded edges. You're never getting the high spots. You're pushing them into really tight braces, not causing any damage. So it's easier to cut the glue.
Yeah, the edge is it's knife sharp, so it pushes right through glue really easily. It has more surface to leverage off of when you're twisting. So you get more of a positive push because there's more area to push off of, and it leaves a softer push. So when you get a door ding in like a door edge or a tight brace, you usually bring out your whale tail, but they're leaving little outie marks. This won't do that. So it's a great tool. Blem's going to have, they don't have it on their website yet. They'll be on there shortly, so be a little bit patient. They only had 12 sets at the show. They sold out.
I stopped by to mark. They had 3 sets left.
They had 3 tools left.
Really?
Yeah, they were selling.
You went by after me then.
Yeah, they didn't have.
I pretty much told everybody about them today. They probably ran over.
They didn't have much left.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to order them most likely.
Daniel actually came out with the orange handle. These are teal handles.
Yeah.
Danny came out with the orange handle ones, and that changed my world. It changed a lot of your worlds if you guys ever got them. And they were a little bit wider. They're almost like a quarter in size on the tip, the balloon tips, the original ones. They were also designed by Daniel as a forged tool, and they've changed all our lives. They really, really have.
It's a great beginner tool too.
And I think
they can't go wrong.
You don't get in trouble as much, right?
Okay.
So it's wonderful. What's next, boys?
Mikey's.
Your job.
I can do this one.
Okay. Here, I'll hold the mic.
Okay. Another awesome tool from Blem. I always looking for a really great L tool. This thing is shaved all the way down. It is the ratcheting handle, which I just love. You can index, either way. Oh, excuse me. This one's a little tighter because it's not been used. That's the only reason. But you can actually index it, 360 degrees. But I really wanted something a little more flexible, but yet being really strong to get down in those really tight braces. All these braces,
and it's got a large flag.
So much. The flag is great.
Yeah.
But all these doors that we've been noticing, when I started, there was a brace in the door that was a tube. Now they're 15, as we know, 18 inches. They save our lives. All the 5-star crash ratings have been changing. But something like this, you can go down in that full 15-inch and cut all the glue, everything in your way without disturbing the panel and getting your dent and working your way back out. And I just think this is going to be the cleanest tool, and I'm excited to get back to work. That's what's fun about these tools.
Yeah.
We go back to work. We're excited. We got new tools, and it's like we're geeks, guys. We really are the nerds of the industry for sure.
All right. Next one. You got something, Mike?
Yeah, I think so. All right. There has this stuff. Oh,
Those ones have to be shown.
What do we got here? What's this stuff?
This is pretty good.
Oh, you got your bag. Oh, he's got a bag. Pulling out the bag. Oh, picking out the tricks. Oh yeah. Some Cam Auto.
Oops, sorry. So let me talk about this one.
I got that one too.
I know, dude. I like it.
It's another friggin' paddle.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the paddle.
Knock it off, dude. Stop being a hater, man. I'm a paddle. This thing is dope. I like it. Do you like it, Don?
I do. I'm excited.
Does Mary like it?
We're on TV.
Oh, I'm sorry.
right here is.
Sorry, I didn't mean to go there.
Freaking God.
Daniel.
My bad.
And cut.
We'll cut that.
It is a drug
We'll
control mask.
cut that.
We gotta have some.
All right, can I get back?
Yeah.
This is my paddle. I like it. It's gosh, who's the maker?
Honestly, I will give you.
I didn't get
this
the
is
extendable
this
one.
is like the nicest paddle I've ever seen.
I like it.
Carbon
Honestly.
fiber, fucking rubber handle.
Yeah,
I'm
rubber.
liking that. It's got like 2-part, and this is textured, and then you got threaded parts. There's stuff going on here.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
well made.
you know what? I'm going to take it all back.
Yeah,
I like your paddle.
it's good.
It's not the wooden paddle.
I got it at Anson. All right, it's $75.
It's
bucks.
beautiful. Look how beautiful that is.
And you got a little bit of texture on the back of it. Right?
You know what?
Side, right? You got. A
I
little
take it all back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
It
Mike.
looks great.
carbon fiber.
Brian's
I like
asking here a question about the light from Stucky. Absolutely 100% rechargeable. And I think it's going to be I hate that word, but
What do you-
it is a game changer.
What do you got?
So
You got a mag.
this is something from
What?
Mr. Matt at, Dense
What
Slayer.
is it?
It's a 30 round mag, and it's not going to help anybody other than maybe defending their home, but I had to get it.
Oh snap!
Support your local Dense Slayer.
No way.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
For you AR fans,
AR fans.
for demonstration purposes only,
I may or might not own one, but
Yeah.
I just thought I'd buy it for the shelf.
it's a toy.
Okay. What else we got, Daniel?
Okay. So I bought a lot of Blem stuff.
You did.
And so I bought these two tools. So I bought these two tools. This is your suggestion, right? Or yours?
I have those.
No, there was your suggestion.
Yeah, my suggestion.
I
So
never saw those.
No way.
Uh-uh.
Dude, those things are money, man.
They look.
it's got a nice
the same
curve.
size.
It's got a jag here, so you can go underneath. You can twist it here, but you can go into a door panel, twist it here. I got 2 diameters. It looks like 1/4 inch, and this is what's less than 1/4 inch.
Is there left ones? These look like rights.
They are.
So they're probably matching sets.
Yeah. I didn't get the opposite ones though.
Hey, listen,
I just got
let me explain these things.
Get in
Please.
there because you own them.
You own it. You do it.
It's always better after you use them.
So you got an access point, and your dent's over here. Okay, so you can slide the tool through the access point. As you can tell, you can slide over to that dent without making a high spot into the panel right here. So that's the point of the curve. But better than that, most of these guys or you guys are really good at, pushing with sharper tips. Well, this is great for the high strength steel and aluminum that you're going to be dealing with. You can also heal it first if you want and then switch to the tip. It's got a great bend. It's you can see it's actually a little bit different on this side to give
Got
you
a
a little more extra room over there. So you're not digging your hands into that brace directly. Really good grip. You have a left and right. And
Well, those are
Use the same
Oh,
ones,
but
different
you got the
diameter.
same one
different
diameter?
diameters.
oh well, I got a left and right. So
Yeah.
why would you buy just one?
I
too?
don't know.
Thinking the same thing.
What the hell's going on with this guy?
Tomorrow he's going to grab the other side.
There you go.
I just think so too. I didn't know what I was doing.
I'm like, what is the other one? I love it though. They do look really nice. So
Okay.
Cam Auto kind of rocked our world today, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So Mike bought this. I haven't bought it yet, but we are going to have a Cam Auto open house March 26th and 27th at Dencraft. Everybody's interested in coming. But this is super cool. This is for the pocket, like on a taillight on a quarter panel. If you pull your taillight out, they sit back inside the pocket and you've got a quarter panel that's pushed in. You can actually wedge this right in there really nicely by making sense. We're talking about taking out the taillight. It jumps in about a 1/4 inch. You're going to put that right up into the corner and have a nice tension pull and really help you out. If you guys aren't using tension and lateral stuff, it'll change your world. You'll really be able to do a lot deeper dents in a very quick manner. and I fought it for years, and now I'm really blown away by what can really be repaired versus not. We're changing everybody's world, these guys out here. So another one, Cam Auto, check it out.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
So you want to talk about these from Cam Auto?
Go ahead.
Rounded ones are good too.
Go for it.
So Cam Auto tabs, one, they're strong as hell, and they work so well. And these are a mini version of their bigger tabs, which I use all the time. And so it's the same design, but just in a mini version, and then done in two different types of plastic. One's more flexible, one's more stiffer. And it's hard to see because it's in this little package. But I got to tell you, these are big because they're tried and true. I already know. And so I'm not afraid to use them. They're just mini versions.
They're just really well made. I use these even just for getting up the bulk and the meat of the dent before I start pushing, because it just cuts out.
And
hours
they have wings on them, so they flex with the contour of the panel.
them in.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's very cool. Okay.
Think about that from CarePoint, huh?
Yep.
Okay, next we're going to VIP.
Oh, shoot.
VIP just came out with these. These are the
This is gold plated.
gold balls.
I saw them wearing around necklaces today. People
Yeah.
were wearing them
Yeah, it
on
was
their
great.
necks. All the
Yeah.
women were saying, "Hey, this is jewelry."
Yeah. So from what I understand, these are actually brass,
Polished.
and they're polished and coated, so they stay. They won't tarnish.
Interesting.
But what I like is, so he came out with this idea a long time ago, and there was something
Hold it
kind of.
higher. Let me see
It
if
was
you do
sparked. It was sparked by an idea I had. So I was struggling with a lot of motorcycle tanks, and the inside of the tank being slippery. And so he started off with something that had a lot more spikes and more pronounced.
that. Let me see.
There you go.
Let me take it out.
Let's take a look.
Okay. These guys want to see what it looks like in the back.
Yeah, because they're quite beautiful. And it was originally thought of as to be a non-slip tool, is what I was hoping for mostly. But it's also,
Heavy.
to deal with like aluminum and stuff like that, and high strength steel. But now these are they're way closer knit. They're not as sharp, and so this is more of what I was originally thinking. So I'm eager to try them out. I'll get back to you guys
Hold it up a little bit more.
what they're like.
Oh, no, yeah.
I'll use the big ball,
There you go. Right there.
and I think it's going to be
Like
a
a little
good tool.
typewriter ball or something.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Oh, that's sharper than I thought.
Yeah. Is it?
I mean,
but it's
but
not
not
as sharp,
really.
not as sharp
Not
as
like-
like the other ones.
no. But
The other one was way sharper.
there's hundreds more though.
Yeah. It's tighter knit. It's way better.
Isn't that supposed to be like when you're making a poke on something that might possibly oil can, kind of gathering that metal together?
That's one of the
supposedly?
ideas. I don't know
if
how
I've
that
ever-
is in practice.
I don't know if I've ever bought that, but that's what they say it's supposed to do. It's
Yeah.
supposed to like gather that
My
metal.
technician loves the
Big John?
Yeah, Big John loves this one in particular. Like that and
Smaller one.
and the
Okay.
rubber coated one, the plastic one.
Yeah.
He loves that one.
Okay.
Right there.
Well, what are they-
I'm excited
what are
to
they-
try these myself though.
Yeah.
Because especially on these look very non-basic.
Yes.
They're
Yeah.
called VIP Star Series. VIP
Yeah.
Star Series. Interesting.
And everything Peter
Full
makes
box.
is top notch. It's always impeccable.
Old folks.
You got some balls in your hand.
Here, why don't you just jump to this? I'll take that off your hands. Because you got a lot more stuff to talk about.
So I bought some whale tails, and I have the regular whale tails, but I don't have this shaped whale tail. And wasn't it you, Mike, that showed me this? That you like these?
Oh, I love this.
Yeah. So I'm going off of Mike's
Go a little
recommendation.
closer to the camera. There
and
you go.
they're forged. They're super thin. They're
Hold it
flexible, strong.
There you go. Turn it to the side a little bit. Yeah, look how thin those are.
It's really nicely
So
made.
thin.
Woo.
You know what I noticed right away when I grabbed them for you to show, Dan, is typically all our whale tails are straight and the handle's this way. This is really different.
Yeah.
It's on the side. The handle loading is on the side, straight up and down.
Shane Rosa says he misses us.
Hey, brother.
Eric Pat says you guys got some brass balls.
Brass
But this is
balls.
interesting for the torque, for the
Yeah.
you know, I've just never seen one load like that. It could be really, really nice.
Let's see here. Is it my turn?
Sure.
Freaking you.
Getting close to the end.
We are. We pretty much got a lot of stuff out.
Oh, where's the glue?
Right there. Right next to right there. Over
No,
here.
no, the gold glue.
Oh, you had it down on the table.
All right. So Sergio came out with some new gold glue. Now, yeah, new gold gold. Okay. Apparently, I heard Anson carries it, but CarePoint as well. So I ended up getting it from CarePoint because they just gave it to me. I didn't know they had a gold period. So we will be testing out the latest cold glue series from Sergio, which is, I guess, not common. Not everyone carries it. So we'll see what happens and see how that works.
I'm
Meanwhile,
excited
who
about
bought
it all.
these?
Those are Dan's.
Danny, go ahead, talk about it, man. This is your tool. I know what these are for, though.
Upper brace tools. Those
Yep.
are mine, though, but
Upper door lace.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are they slightly? They're slightly.
Said they're off.
Yeah, they're off just to get
Offset
right
just a
hand.
little.
This is the
Yep.
right side, right? This would be the left side, right? So you come close underneath the brace, and it kind of just wedges just enough for the tilt,
They
right?
look good.
Yeah. And it's deep enough. I like that it's deep. It's not just cut off like right here halfway through. Because we all know we're just getting to that dent, and it's
Yes.
just it fell short.
I'm excited to hear back on those, Dan. How you like
What-
those
what
in the
these-
field?
what was the set on these?
how much you mean?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I bought so many tools.
Did you get it for free, Fitty?
No.
All right.
It cost me money. It cost me money.
1
man.
month. 1 month.
So these feet are from Keith Cosentino. Black. What's his website? Dead Rat Taps. No,
Is it?
dead. Something like that.
I do not know.
Keith
They
goes.
tell Cole the whale tails are a blend.
So these are extensions for your mini lifter from Kiko. And what it allows you to do is pull straight up on a uneven surface. So these go into your footing. And so if you have 1 foot up here and 1 foot down here, it's still going to pull straight up.
Did you get those too?
Yeah, from Keith.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got some too. The other way. Cool.
Yeah, and so they have an adjustment on them. So I'll get back to you once I test these out and tell you what I think. But I like his philosophy with it, and I always believe in Keith because he makes great product. He thinks things well out, and I think you can't go wrong with believing what he has.
Yep, I'd agree. He never started strong yet.
So got those. And these were inexpensive. I want to say they were $30 or something like that.
For all
Hey, I
four.
had mine. Where's yours? I was in here too.
Those might have been yours. No,
No, these are mine. Just pull them out of my bag.
I didn't get them, so no arguing on my part.
I'll look
But I can go away with a couple sets. That'd be great.
Are we good?
No, I got.
Mike, maybe
Oh.
that one right there underneath that.
So
Underneath
Yeah,
that.
here.
Oh yeah, I got some tap down.
I picked up this from CarePoint,
What?
and this is
I got you.
so it's the smallest knockdown I've ever seen. And I'm like,
No, you got it. You didn't get the smallest. I got the smallest.
oh, you got all three. Damn you.
I didn't even get the care point.
No,
I know where I'm going tomorrow.
Yeah,
These are beautiful.
yeah. We got some.
So I picked the smallest one because I have medium ones, but I like that this was super
No.
small.
No.
So yeah, it's an easy tool to try out. Yeah.
It is
really cool.
Look.
What's
Let's
you got the set?
Donnie,
What's a set of 3? What are
Donnie,
these?
Donnie,
I need these tomorrow.
you're the perfect person to explain, like tapping down. Okay.
Dropping
I
down.
want you. Let me. This is for anybody who's the newbies or getting to be wants to get better at tapping down, blending, whatever that is. Okay. I want you to rewind yourself. Okay. Like, what are the top 3 things to be careful and be aware when you are tapping down? I mean, really think about beginner's point of view, right? Like, what were the mistakes that you made when you were first learning to blend or tap down?
Oh, millions of mistakes. It's really something you can just, slow is fast is what I always tell all my students. You just have to slow it down. Don't hurry and just go slow, because you hit too hard, too quick, too fast, you've made a mess. When I started, there was no lights. You didn't, I'm so jealous of all the people that can come in and have the tools that we have today. It's amazing. I was just actually saying the other day, or maybe it was one of you guys, for the last 30 years, I've had all the tools. And 10 years ago, if you'd have told me I didn't have every tool I ever needed, that I would. You're dreaming. And now the tools that I bought in the last 10 years are the only tools I've ever used. Right. So it's always evolving. It's always getting better. It's
so
amazing.
What do you think of the guys that say, I have all the tools that I need to do the job already?
Get on a freaking flight and get to MTE, because you need to get
what you don't,
with
you know
friends.
what you know, and you don't know what you don't know.
What I've been impressed with is the ergonomics, just the Sergio slide hammer, for instance. We're not going to be racking our shoulders anymore. That's helping. All the leverage and all these new handles that we can turn around and actually use our body. I've trained a couple girls now, and they are amazing. They're absolutely amazing, because they don't have to worry about the raw
factor.
power. It's gone, because we can finesse things now. So everything's changed so much,
and
it's just
I know what a lot of you guys say is, God, these tools are so expensive. As somebody that's gone through the manufacturer process, you don't understand the blood, sweat, and tears that goes into designing a tool. And then you design the tool, and then you got to get it manufactured, and you got to try to get it manufactured at a reasonable price. It's hard. It's not easy.
And then you got to deal with us people complaining about how much
do this, do that,
right?
change it 45 degrees.
It's like the Carbon Tech light stand. Oh my God, what a work of art. And I'm going to say it right now, tool of the year. Absolutely, hands down. I don't care what anybody else is going to say. It is work of art. It's gorgeous. It's perfection.
I agree. There's lots of details in that thing. If you look it up,
and Chad and Todd just blew that out of the water.
I know the work that they put in that thing.
Yeah.
Now, this is the last tool I think we have on our list, maybe.
All right.
From Cam Auto, and always been a fan. And this tool is kind of based off of his other designs, but it's so flexible. Look at this.
You wrap around a body line in any way.
It is so
convex,
flexible.
concave, whatever you're dealing with.
And these, you think these wear out and they break off? Nope,
they don't.
They don't. And then it's got 2 sets, so you can pull it this way or this way. I mean, do you understand the engineering that goes into this? It's like phenomenal. It's like mind blowing how much work goes into this design. And Charles is brilliant.
He is brilliant.
And he comes from a body shop background.
Saving panels in Canada that normally we would replace here in the States.
But coming from that place, he thinks different than Nick guys.
He has to save it.
And for that factor, he does different stuff that works and is super, super strong. Overly
so durable.
Yeah.
And you guys probably get the idea. Once it's glued and these are all lined up, you just put a little rod through all of these little pins.
Good point.
And it pulls directly, all of it evenly.
Yeah.
So it's pulling out as a mass instead of one spot. You're not going to worry about the high spot. You're not going to worry about buckling that panel. It's just going to come out in a big mass, and just, of course, making our jobs easier and cleaner.
Yeah. All right. Is there anything else? Are we missing anything else?
Nope, we're seeing it. I think that's good.
Okay.
Normally, like
That
we were
brings us
saying,
to a
we wanted to
close.
do
Now,
it early.
Go out and buy all this stuff tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because that's why we did this podcast, so you guys have a chance to buy it.
Hey,
And they all have show prices, right? So you're saving money.
we got lots. Lots.
One more Cam Auto, big huge tab, and a quarter tab. Just
I
go
did
to
not
Cam
see
Auto,
that. Yeah.
get a demo. Go to all these guys' booths, get a demo, and see how stuff works. Get hands on, right?
I can't tell you guys, you got to keep your minds open because today I walked into a few things and I thought I knew what I was looking at. And even though I've been doing it as long, I've been humbled all day. Like, no, you don't do that. You flip it around here. You're like, oh, wow.
That makes a
like,
difference.
Like I'm seeing something for the first time. We're like kids in a candy store. All you guys have to think about attending an MTE if you haven't already. It's going to change your lives. You're going to meet some really cool people that are very humble and they want to help each other. We all help each other on a daily basis. We're all talking all the time. Yeah. And it's really an amazing
shout
event.
out to Sheldon
for doing this.
Best show.
Yeah.
They're saying that we had 8,000 people at the show.
No, I heard 6, 8.
Well, I don't know.
Huge
I haven't got the official number.
42.
Once you guys work this out, and then I'm going to close this out.
Drunken Tool Review.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks a lot for joining us again on Drunk. It wasn't really drunk, but yeah, not at all. PDR Tool Review, MTE. Buzz Tool Review. Till next year, I'll see you guys with Daniel Brown, Don Kavanaugh.
See you guys. Be well.
Well, no, we're not going that way.
Girls and guys, just keep on pushing.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. Peace out.
Let me just check.